Welcome to Mishna, Salem, Taanit, Mishna Zayin. Over here in this Mishna, I'm going to discuss the week of Tisha B'Av, Shavua Shehalbo, as we know it today. Now, a lot of more minhagim were added on over the years. This is really going back to the roots of the halacha, and we'll see what those what the halachot were, at least from the times of the Mishnah, of what you were allowed to do during that week, not allowed to do during that week, and what are you not allowed to do on Erev Tisha B'Av. So Shabbat Shahal Tisha B'Av Diot V'Tucha. The Shabbat, meaning the week Tisha B'Av falls in it. Shavua Shehalbo. Asurim Lisaperum Lechabes. You're not allowed to get a haircut, and you're not allowed to launder your clothing. Right. So you see, actually, Shavua Shehalbo, not laundering clothing, not taking a haircut, not getting haircuts. That's already from the times of the Mishnah. Ubahamishi Mutarim Pnei Kavod Shabbat. On Thursday, it's mutar because of Kvod HaShabbat, right? Rambam actually explains that this is Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel's opinion, where he actually holds that you weren't allowed to, even after Tisha B'Av, go ahead and take haircuts and wash your clothing. But, if it's a week. But once Thursday comes, then you can go ahead and do something particular with the Shabbat. Halacha is not like Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. Rather, the Shavua Shehalbo we speak about only goes up until Tisha B'Av itself. There are certain things that people may have minhagim also not to eat meat until the later the 10th or different laws, right? But that's really outside the realm of our Mishnah. Erev Tisha B'Av, right? Erev Tisha B'Av now, right? The day before Tisha B'Av. Lo yochal adam shnei tavshilin. A person shouldn't eat two dishes, right? Meaning you should just have one. Really ma'achal avidim. You should have a dish made of one item. Lo yochal basar. No eating meat, right? During that day. V'lo yishtei yain. And you shouldn't drink wine during that day. Right? Now, Rambam points out this is on two conditions. One is that it's after Hatzot. Right? If it was before Hatzot, you can have meat and you can have wine. You can have two dishes. And also, right, that it's your Seudah Mafseket. It's literally the meal that your last meal before you're going to be fasting. Right? If it's not the last meal that you can be fasting on, let's see, even if it's 4 o'clock, and you plan on having another meal afterwards before your fast, then you can have meat and you can have wine. Right? So interestingly enough, this Mishnah speaks about having meat and wine the Erev Tisha B'Av. Today, most kihilot, won't have meat and wine for usually even the 9 days. Right? There are some temanim, right, that really hold Harambam until the end, and actually they would have meat and wine, but what we do today of meat and wine is really a later minhag, right? The Ikar Adin, the law of the Mishnah, is you cannot have meat and wine after Hatzot if it's your Mafseket on Erev Tisha B'Av. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel Omer Yeshaneh. Right? You don't have to forget about not having wine, not having meat. You just have to change a little. Don't have your regular meal. Rabbi Yehuda says you actually have to flip the beds over. Chamim did not agree over here. And what you really need to know is that Tisha B'Av has the laws of Avilut. Now we're going to learn more of the laws of Avilut when it comes to Masechet Moed Katan. We know a lot more about it. But that's the laws of Avilut that we know on Tisha B'Av. Also, the Taanit itself, the what we do on that Taanit, has the same laws of Yom Kippur. Right, so the 5 inuim, the things that you're not allowed to do, you're not allowed to wash, you're not allowed to anoint yourself, tashmish intimacy, tashmish shamita, sandal, wearing shoes, right? And also Harambam mentions over here that you're supposed to add Yechol Kodesh, add a little bit from the daytime into it, right? He doesn't mention that in the Mishneh Torah, but he does mention that over here. It seems like his Hozerbo. And also he mentions over here asiyat milacha bo megun meod, doing working on that day is something looked frowned upon. And that's Tisha B'Av for you.